Look at Greg. Always sleeping on the job. Get up, Greg. Anyway, hi, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Endzone, A World Apart. We are, of course, in Pravsburg, and in the last few videos, we've actually been doing fairly well for ourselves. Resource-wise, we're looking pretty good. A bit of scrap limitations. Beyond that, everything else is about on par. We do have a very unhappy population, but we'll live with that at the moment because, really, happiness doesn't matter all that much to me. Productivity matters above all else. But we've kind of reached a point where, while there certainly still is more room to expand and to grow and research more technology, we're reaching a point of self-sufficiency where I wouldn't say that there's an absolute ton of challenge remaining for us, and normally there, I'd say we would be ending up the series. That said, there are still at least a couple of other threats that I want to deal with. First off, I really want to get electricity going across the base and just see how much my productivity is going to skyrocket as a result. I mean, that would be a pretty good test. But secondly, the real threat that still could kill us right now are raiders. Raiders can, at the right moment, steal enough resources to seriously mess us up. So, I want to survive a raid before we are going to end up this series, and there's a couple of different things I need to test with some of this. So first off, my understanding with raiders is they have two separate health bars, right? They've got actual health bars, physical health, so if you shoot them with bullets and they die, well, that obviously reduces their health. And then they have a morale bar. Now, something I don't know is if it's actually worthwhile to attack both. So far, we've focused entirely on the physical side of things. Real bullets and a few barricades in a few locations to try and cause some damage if possible. Hopefully, we find out that that kills them off enough that they have to retreat or drop their loot. What I don't know is if there's a point in doing that in addition to morale. If we're doing damage to one health bar and it's already on its way out, is there any point in doing damage to the second health bar with morale? That's the question I don't know at this point. It'd be interesting to find out if that's the case. We'll see, though. It depends a bit on some research. The most important thing is to find out how much defense we are going to need in order to survive, right? Because if we ever come back to Endzone for a maximum difficulty run, which, you know, it really depends on you guys at this point and how much you respond to the series, that would be something we need to know if we're going to survive, right? So there you go. So we finished up with some more research, apparently. I don't remember what we were researching in the last video. Hopefully something exciting. It wasn't the radio mass. Oh, the solar collector. Right, that's the thing we were researching. Next up would, of course, be the battery so that we can get some energy stored up overnight and continue using it on our various different buildings. Got an achievement. There goes a century. 75 seasons gone. Ooh. Would be kind of nice to actually finish up with, 100 seasons and get a full achievement, wouldn't it? That would be kind of cool. We're doing really well on food. I don't feel like we need quite as much as we've been investing in. I do want to continue working with the foresters. I do want to have scrap collectors. That seems the most important. Beyond that, it's probably okay to pull off at least a little bit on food, and we'll pay attention to this. Let's have a couple of settlers available as backups. Now, another thing that I'm going to find out, probably the hard way, from a raid is whether or not we need to have militia set up before the raid even arrives. It wouldn't surprise me if militia people have to go and gather materials and bring it to their towers, and if we wait to set up militia by the time that the raiders are already on my doorstep, well, all of a sudden we don't have any bullets and we suddenly die. I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. We'll find out. I mean, maybe. I don't know. What kind of objectives do we have? Oh, right, we're trying to produce a couple more radiation suits. Well, Dunskies, thank you for a frick ton more medicine, as if I needed that. Medical facility needs to be built. Gosh, dang it. Really? Well, we already have this one. I mean, what do you mean 1 out of 2? I've got 2. I got 2 medical facilities. Ugh. Fine, whatever. If we were to build another one real quick and then just tear it down, I think that would have to be all right. Let's go to our, I think it's under technology? No. Gosh dang it, what was it under? Community? Community. Right, let's go ahead and get ourselves another medical facility just for the purpose of tearing it down immediately afterwards. I don't really want to get rid of all my trees. We'll just go ahead and build it over here for now, I guess. That'll be fine. Does get me 10% of extra happiness, which would be nice. An expedition just returned home. I don't even remember what they were bringing. It's a new recording session for me. Hopefully, it was something really good. Maybe? I don't know. What's this memorial do, by the way? I don't even know. Oh, wait. We actually don't need to do this. All right, never mind. Turns out we already had this. Cancel. I don't know why it took a delayed reaction to register that I had finished with a medical facility, but so be it. And the memorial's supposed to make people happy, if I recall, but, I don't know. Can I actually even build another one? Yeah, we can. It just gives location attractiveness. A lot of it. and increases contentedness. So I'm guessing it builds happiness as well as attractiveness. Technically, we probably should have built this like in the residential community, but I didn't really think about what that would do. So, oh well. We could do something similar, though, with some pavilions. You know, you build a couple of these things out over here, for example. And this would make people certainly a lot happier, but we've kind of already tightly built all of our neighborhoods together. There's no easy way for us to do that right now. Just note that things like hedges may increase contentedness, but it doesn't say anything, about attractiveness, but it doesn't say anything about contentedness. Whereas if we were to build, you know, we can only ever build one. Oh, you can only ever build one of any of these. Never mind. So we actually placed down a pioneer statue in a fairly okay spot, but the memorial's pretty terrible. All right, well, either way, we could build up a pavilion somewhere over here. If you want to delete some buildings, we could, but meh. I'm not sure that's super duper important. Let's get ourselves some more missions. We're going to go back to the Forum Hall. Unscheduled types of research. Unscheduled types? Let's just find out what this is. Our research have a new idea. They're not sure whether their plan could work. Provide them with materials and we'd be okay. And it looks like we automatically did so. I just gave up all my scrap. I really wish you would let me decide when I want to deliver these goods because I didn't really want to go down to less than 30 scrap like that. But okay. So we just got a free knowledge point. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Dead bodies in our streets. Well, I imagine we can fix this fairly quickly. We need to just assign us another settler to be a mortician, which we can do right now. And boom, we have finished with that. Okay, so that mission's taken care of. And then research in several different areas. I mean, nice as that is, I don't think it's a priority. The reason I don't think it's a priority is because I really want to be getting the batteries and nothing else. So whatever you guys are asking me to do, probably not worth my time. We don't really need many more tailors. I think having 6 there is fine. 8 out of 10 technicians, probably okay for the amount of tools we are currently getting. We're doing fine still on our food. I think I just let these guys kind of be some generic settlers to fill gaps as people inevitably start dying off. Hi, trader, what you got? You got cake? Cake? I didn't even know that cake was a thing in this game, but there you go. Well, it's radioactive cake, so I'm going to go with it's probably not a good idea to get. Anything else we really want, though? Not really. You've got nothing again, so we're going to go ahead and send you home. Go somewhere else and bring me good stuff next time. God, why are you wasting my time, boy? I don't even know. All right, so we want to do some more expeditions, right? More expeditions are still fun. Let's go to the expedition center, and where should we go? Great question. What do we want? Well, we could go to the hospital ruin, but I don't feel like I really want to get a lot more medicine. That's obviously a waste of my time. What about this corner shop? I don't know. Could be fine. Let's go ahead and send a small expedition. So what do we need? Nothing. You know what? Maybe we don't want to do this. Because I feel like expeditions that don't have any requirements are probably too easy and therefore won't have very good rewards. As opposed to, let's say, going to a furniture store. Furniture store could have some good stuff. Yeah, we'll configure this one instead. So we need to get some of the right educated people. We need a settler badge for builder badges. That should be fine. We will send, I guess, a fisher named Edward. You'll be fine. We will send some metal tools. We will, of course, send the auxiliary goods. We'll get some action points. I think maybe 5 would be fine. And then we just want some extra workers that I don't really care about. So we'll go ahead and pick up you and maybe you. Everyone's getting radiation clothing. That's a good thing, right? Probably. This probably is a big store, so we're going to go ahead. Why don't you guys have any clothes? I don't know. We'll go ahead and send you anyway. All right, perfect. Go. I want to make sure we have plenty of carrying capacity. I don't know. Expeditions are fun. I mean, at some point, they kind of become unnecessary. We're doing okay enough on resources that I'm not feeling threatened exactly. But it is nice to be able to just get some random stuff. And every once in a while, you get some new tech points. You get to advance another technology tier. I mean, that's all pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. So, power-wise, we could be getting some solar collectors. I don't really see the point unless we have batteries to go along with it. So ignore that for the moment. We could, however, set up some little wind turbines and stuff. You know, let's say over here. You know, this is a thing we could do. Set up a little wind turbine, start getting some extra power and stuff over here. I mean, it's plenty efficient, apparently, so why not? Can we actually place one over here, too? Ah, yes, we can. Sweet. And would you look at that? All right, hang on. We actually do now have a threat. We did say that we wanted to deal with a raid, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's pull off a whole load of builders and water carriers. We're just coming out of a drought right now anyway. And assign a whole bunch of people to work as militia. And then I'll also go ahead and pull off our farmers and make them into militia as well. Okay, so we need to do this ASAP because I want to see what's going to happen. So we're going to delay on this for a little bit. We don't have to respond to him immediately. We have a limited time window, and this is going to give me a second to actually let my militia run around. Hopefully man up the towers. Yep, okay, turns out you do need metal bullets to be stockpiled, so let's actually hope that they deliver some stuff over here soon. We'll wait a little time. We don't have to do this right this second. I'm a little bit worried about our water usage because we did pull back on our water carriers, but that's okay. Why is it saying that this has a question mark? What's wrong? Needs metal bullet. Oh, we don't have enough bullets. Oh, crap. You're telling me we don't have enough bullets. Well, I really hope you're going to attack me from the right direction is all I can say. Where is, like, our ammunition factory? There it is. So, produce some sulfur, and we can start producing some bullets. I will still run out the clock as much as I can to give myself as much time as possible. Let's get some extra technicians assigned to guarantee that they're working over there. And yeah, I guess for now we can go ahead and assign at least a couple of extra water carriers and such. Still should be mostly alright. We can certainly tread water, quote-unquote, a little bit. 10 bullets. Yeah, we're producing some. It's not much. I don't suppose this guy will give me bullets. No. You do have the cattle, though. Buffalo, sorry, buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Or whatever. The silliest sentence in the English language. I don't really want it. I mean, they're okay, but I'm not having issues with food, and I don't really want to build another pasture right now, so we're going to go ahead and send you away again. Just don't think it's really worth it. Now, if you brought me, let's say, hemp seeds or something, so I could start making, you know, drugs, then I might be interested in what you have to sell, but until then, meh. Meh. All right, we have some bullets now in at least some of these. It's not great, but it is some. All right, Charlie. Charlie bit my finger. Did you hear that's getting taken down from the internet in exchange for like a token, so someone technically owns it? Yeah, that's not going to lead to a whole lot of people downloading it. Anyway, so we're here at the front entrance. A lot of the wood is rotten, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and go in from the front entrance as long as we have the right stuff. This shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I guess we could go on the roof. This spends some extra stuff. Maybe this is a better route. I mean, the wood's rotten. Maybe we do want to go on the roof and take the harder route, and that's safer. Let's climb on the roof. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that. And up on here, we have a chance of failing on this, but it's pretty likely that we will be able to go across the roof. All right, success. Remember, any time that you fail, well, then you just lose that action entirely, and you can't ever go back up, usually. All right, so there's a lot of stuff over here. We can start using the resources with some furniture showrooms. We'll go ahead and do this. It looks like so far we're mostly just trying to get into the shop. I haven't even at this point gotten any loot. Education allows us to go into the offices. There's something nice in here, research utensils. We're going to try for that. We get some electronics. Don't really care about that. There's the research utensil. All right, that actually might be enough now to unlock another tier of technology. We'll check that in a little bit. Beyond that, we can go to the store shelves. We can go to the upper floor. I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at the store shelves. We only have one action point left after this. Not a lot of resources, but some people do get confidence, so I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's go to the upper floor. There's probably nothing. Oops, someone got injured. Okay, that sucks. So we tried going up the stairs, and it's over. Is there much else to do? Yes, it's called going to the furniture showroom, but that would require, again, some action points and some tools. Darn it. Well, nothing we can do here because we're kind of already out of action points. We got through most of the site, 83%. The furniture store doesn't have a whole lot more to offer us. Let's go ahead and just take every little bit of goods we can, some extra electronics and stuff as if I needed that, and everyone head back home. The most important thing is we did get a research utensil. One more research utensil. So let's take a look over here. So now we are at... Okay, we're at 3 here. So I think we have unlocked officially things like paved roads. We've unlocked motivation. We only need, I think, one more research utensil because I got 4 so far. And that would unlock the last level of stuff with mining tunnel constructions, which it looks like productivity just goes up. I don't even know if it costs me anything to upgrade the mines. Maybe, but this would be an upgrade as far as getting sulfur, coal, etc. Cake and stew is a thing for us now, by the way. Okay. So if we wanted to, yeah, we could go ahead and get the kitchen and start making better quality food. I mean, I'm sure people would love cake. They'd love to eat cake, but meh. I don't really feel like I care that much about it. All right, we're going to have to go ahead and refuse to pay the tribute in a minute, or we could just let the clock kind of run itself out. We do have some bullets. It's not a ton, but it's in at least a few areas, so this is a thing. We will be able to fight back. We just don't have a perfect stockpile. And if they attack from, let's say, the west, well, then we should be safe. So we're going to go ahead and refuse to pay the tribute. time! Come on, you'll see what's gonna happen. Where are you? Okay, so they are attacking from this direction. Good. Now, I don't know if there's a chance of them, like, coming across my expedition and killing them. I really hope that's not the case, but maybe. Can we possibly set up any last-minute barricades? We already had one over here. We could try setting up another over here. I don't know if our builders would be able to do much, truth be told, but we can try. Let's see. Fit another one over here, I suppose. Just go ahead and set up a little barricade, kind of force them to go through our tower area. We've already got barricades over here. I don't even know if more barricades do anything. But last time we had this happen, they did go around up the north side and escape down this way. So I don't know. We got some builders. Let's just see if they can go and build any barricades. I'm not feeling very hopeful, but we will see. We will see. So, these are the 2 health bars I'm talking about. Force strength and morale. If we were to kill them with real bullets and barricades, then the force strength would go down. I'm curious if after killing people, morale automatically goes down. I really doubt it, but we'll see. At high speeds, these guys almost look like they're bouncing, like little fleas or something. I know they're kind of like bobbing and weaving and stuff, but they just look funny the way that they're going around, right? Not just me? Anyway. All right, well, we're definitely not going to be able to build these barricades fast enough, but it's all right. It's all right. We got ourselves a full set of militia. We got bullets, and I'm really curious to see if this barricade literally does anything. It has like an area of effect around it, but... Okay, yes. No, wait, now they're getting shot? Well, they're taking some force damage. I don't know if the barricade is technically doing this or not. They're getting shot at. This has a much longer range than I thought. Dang. All right, so we're shooting them pretty darn well. Look at that. Well, that was actually really easy. They got nothing out of that one. They got nothing. Ah, you suck, Mike the Mega Devourer. All right, so what kind of losses did we take? 3 buildings got destroyed, 17 got damaged. We only used up 89 bullets, and we were able to take out that entire group. You looted some resources. I assume you dropped them. No, I think they get to run away, honestly. I think they get to run away and take your resources. If so, I'm just going to go ahead and say that's really dumb. Like, really stupid. We're going to go ahead and leave just a couple militia members right now to go ahead and actually restock some of these militia towers so we're ready for the next fight. In the meantime, let's get some water carriers back up because I'm actually running a little bit lower. Let's get our farms taken care of. Let's go for the fish. We need food. We're starting to run lower all of a sudden. We can fix that. An extra builder will be fine. The rest of you guys are probably fine where you are. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this should be okay. All right, we'll go for that. So, success. Great success. And it definitely looked like as we were fighting them, they did not lose any morale, which means there are 2 separate health bars. So I'm kind of leaning toward my conclusion before that going for the Siren Tower over here is actually a waste of time. I think that as long as you focus on either rubber bullets and sirens or metal bullets and barricades, you probably can beat them. I don't think there's any real reason to do both unless you just want to be fun like that. Maybe. Another expedition has returned home. Beautiful. Let's go back out somewhere else. We could go back to the general store. There's another general store. A combine harvester. This could be fun. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of scrap. And we actually don't need much of anything for this, so all right. Let's just go ahead and send a handful of other people that I don't care about too much. You guys will do? Yeah, let's do this. I don't even think we need more than 5, if I'm being honest. We'll send along some rations just in case. We're actually kind of out of rations, it looks like, so okay. We'll go ahead and send what we got there. Yeah, we only got 3 rations left. I feel like you need scouts to make rations. I could be crazy on that. But it feels like after we reduce the number of scouts, my production for rations has gone down rather drastically. That's the impression I'm getting. So the wind turbine setup over here is nice. It does automatically connect itself to things like the tailor shop and so on. We also have a wind turbine over here, which I think is just straight out increasing happiness. Which, you know, like, okay. There's a lot of unattractiveness over here, though. These apparently are ugly wind turbines. People don't like living next to windmills. Can't say why. I find them very picturesque, but all right. Yeah, whatever. Fine. We're going to go ahead and just place down some hedges then, or something. Gonna hedge my bets. Ha, ha, ha. God, I am not funny. I'm really not. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. More hedges over here, I guess. There we go. Can't really place much else over there, but that should be fine. We'll just go ahead and build these really quick and just get some extra attractiveness. I'm trying to make people happy, okay? That's all. I'm just trying to make people happy. These guys are really upset, and I don't know why. They consider this to be an extremely unattractive area, despite the fact that I clearly placed down some hedges over here. Well, tell you what. We can place down a flag. Yes. We will place down a little flag right over here and see if that helps solve the issue. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're too close to the mine. Could that be it? Could it be because we're too close to the mine? Maybe. I don't know. Charcoal burners, we've already been reducing this so we stop consuming as much of our wood making charcoal, especially since we can mine it ourselves, which I assume is a more effective method of dealing with this at this point. There's an epidemic breaking out. Okay, we'll go ahead and assign an extra medic or so, but we have more than enough medicine. That is absolutely not the issue at this point. Do we even have any more missions? I don't think so. Trader has arrived. Let's see what we got this time. Chicken! You know, we actually are reaching a point where maybe I do need some more food. Maybe we can get some chickens. We can do that. I will also trade off, like, some electronics, because I actually don't need electronics, as far as I can tell. And I have no real use for herbs. In fact, if anything, I think herbs are less useful to me than electronics. We'll do this. Sure. Let's go ahead and barter this. So we'll get ourselves some chicken. For that, of course, I'm going to need some pastures. So let's go for food. Set up another one. I guess we could do so over here or something. Kind of takes away from a lot of my trees, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and assign it. We need some more food production going. I mean, we're doing fine on food. Don't get me wrong. It's just like future-proofing, right? You know, the population continues to go up and all that. Speaking of population, I mean, how are we doing on things like our shelters as of late? This is full. This is full. Yeah, we're running out of space. We're going to need more. All right. Cabins. I guess we can place some more down over here. It's an okay spot. It's not fantastical, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and place down a couple of extra things over there as well. Just want to keep giving some extra housing capacity. Little bit by little bit. Let's see, get some roads along over here as well. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. I don't know. We're just kind of in a rinse and repeat stage. And now that I've actually been able to deal with the raiders, I'm kind of wondering if it's about time for us to end this series. Maybe. I mean, we might go one more video after this. One more, I think, would be fine. It would be kind of nice, of course, to get some extra research going and stuff. We are kind of working on a bit more here. Battery, we can actually start researching this now that I have 2 points. I think we can just go ahead and start doing that. I know it will take some resources, but that's probably fine. Our tool production so far is a little bit on the low side. That's because for some reason we've had a production limit of like 50. We should go above that. No, make me more tools. Why did that get set down to 50? There's no good reason for that. I need as many tools as possible. How are we doing on radiation? Amazingly, it's actually gone. There's no radiation right now? Weird. It, Hi, Theo. We made it. All right, what do we got over here? We are going to look around at the harvester. Can we use anything? Well, we can use an action point at the cockpit. We get walnut seeds. Better trees, finally. Okay, and also a resource canister, and someone got injured. There was a 100% chance of success, and you still found a way to get injured. Gosh dang you. All right, so this was a total waste of time in the sense that we got no resources. We didn't have to send very many people. One would have been sufficient. But we did get a new seed, which means I can actually finally check to see if there's something better than these stupid pears. Let's see. So let's see here. So 312 food every 2.5 seasons, or 528 every 4.5. I'm going to be honest, that's not that much better. The advantage of doing walnuts instead is with longer growing times, we probably can have less farmers working on it, or at least less frequently. They'll have more downtime to go work on more important things. So we're going to go ahead and change this up to at least some walnuts. And I'll probably change you to also be some walnuts for the future. We'll leave some pears, though. It's still worth having some rich food variety. Tends to make people feel a little bit healthier, you know what I mean? At this point, I feel like we should probably have enough sulfur. I'm going to go ahead and swap back over to coal. Swap back over to coal. We are making some bullets. I have no idea how much sulfur we actually have anywhere. It's not showing up over here. Probably should be, to be honest. It is a resource we care about. All right, research has been performed, which means now we can start getting some batteries. Now, batteries are ugly and stuff, and they probably will make people unhappy having them around, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and place one over there, I guess. Giant battery array. Probably place another one over here, giant battery array. And then maybe another one up over here, giant battery array. Now, this may seem stupid having this many batteries. It probably is. But I want to actually diversify or move my power production out into several different areas. I want to have some solar panels over here, some over here, some over here, etc., etc. I don't know. I feel like it could be good to just go ahead and get plenty of batteries. We're going to load up on the electricity in a bit. This is why we've had so many electronics sitting in storage. Now we can finally do something with it, you know? Also, interestingly, solar collectors apparently do not create ugly homes. Fascinating. I would have actually thought these were about as ugly as anything else. They also produce potentially a frick load more power, so that's good. What do you got to offer this time? The cattle are lowing, and also pumpkins. No, squash. Whatever. Don't care. Go away. You're fine. So over here, we are going to be choosing the chicken. Choose this type of animal. We don't need this many people working in the pastures. We got a load of workers all of a sudden. Holy crap. I'm running lower on water, and that does concern me. Probably will need to get some extra wells going soon. We have one person unhealthy, but no one's sick. We can pull off on this. A couple extra logisticians, maybe an extra scout. We're still doing good on food, but water's starting to get lower again. We may need another water tower, to be honest. Because I'm trying to think if there's any place I can place down more wells that will not have inefficiency issues, and right now the answer is no. That said, if I move you, let's say, up over here, we could probably place down another well in this area and be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. What I need is some technology that the wells don't actually impact each other too much. But that's exactly what we did when we got the pipe system. Which, by the way, if I recall, was a mission reward, which is great. Citizens' confidence is low. We're going to go for unexpected opportunity. Our hunters tell us of local wildlife populations on the rise. Produce venison, meat, hare, goat, chicken, buffalo. Gosh dang you. I don't even think there are that many animals that are wandering. We haven't seen a buffalo before. You're telling me the only way I can fulfill this mission is if I were to actually harvest buffalo and get them from the trader. Come back! I needed the buffalo, it turns out. No! I don't really care. It's fine. Running low on scrap again. Well, it's probably because you actually have no idea what to harvest anymore. We'll go ahead and move you over here, start gathering a bit more in that direction. What about this scrapyard? You're out of stuff too. Okay. I need a pop-up for when scrapyards aren't actively working. I feel like that would be a useful thing to get. Look at this electric water pump, by the way. Get some more research and we can do that. That would be nice. Power consumption, but get a stinking load. Cool. Hunters found some interesting plant remnants in the animals' stomachs. What? Wait, we didn't actually have to hunt all those things, we just had to hunt one of them. Comb the forests, gather plants, herbs produced. Well, I can do that. Sure. This scrapyard also has nothing to do. Gosh dang it. All right, well, we're gonna set you up over here. That'll be fine. The wind turbine alone should be worth a load of scrap. All right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine with this. Water's low, but that's probably because, you know, droughts are certainly still a thing. We have the battery set up over here. We can actually manage our energy surplus or lack thereof. Solar arrays, they're big. They are bigger than I remember. Well, that's fine though. We'll go ahead and place one up over, I guess, here. Sure, and it produces more than enough power as long as we got the batteries set up. Why not? Am I right? And actually, if we were to build a solar collector in like all these locations, I kind of feel like this should produce me with more than enough electricity to actually manage the entire base. Should be. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do that. I want solar arrays. We're gonna be producing solar power in a lot of different locations. And again, that might seem wasteful to you, and it probably is. But if raiders come through, we don't have to worry about our electricity suddenly going poof. Oh, we have an oncoming sandstorm. You know, I have to imagine those are really bad for the solar arrays. Ooh. Have you guys ever seen a haboob? I mean, like an actual thing. It may seem like a really silly question because it's a weird word, but a haboob. It is like a giant wall of dust. I think you mostly find it in some, like Arabian kind of areas and stuff. But we've had some similar stuff when I lived in Arizona. Not a haboob exactly. Or maybe it is called a haboob. We call them monsoons, personally. It's a nasty thing where you have a giant wall of dust. usually combined with a storm, like a rainstorm, and the result is like horrible dust and mud gets everywhere. They are something to behold, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, notice this, our food and our water are both going down a fair bit. Scary. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that, but I will come back to that in the next video. I wanna find out what we're gonna get from this mission task. Is it tray? What? I don't know. I want to see what's going to happen over here. Could be kind of fun. In the meantime, let's get the power set up. We're going to bring light to the entire freaking village of Pravsburg. And if we have to deal with more raids, well, I feel fairly confident in our ability to survive. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.